I want to talk to you today about something very important. You know, we all have business goals. We all have dreams, not only for our business, but for our lives, of what we want our life to be like and where we want to be. And that's what we're all striving towards. And as entrepreneurs, you know, it's that carrot that hangs in front of us that keeps us going. But I want to talk to you about a mind shift that I've had this week that I think is really important and that we really need to get some clarity on to make sure that we're going forward in the right direction. So I'm Donna Joy Asher from Social Media Bomb, and my business partner Steph and I help online experts and coaches set up their automated online client getting machine. So I was kind of like thinking about our goals, and then I was thinking about, you know, you've probably heard people talking about you have to become the person to get to the goals and things like that. But we're still focusing, when we're talking about that, we're still focusing on that goals, that dream life that we want, and that's really what we're focusing on. When in reality, we should be focusing on something else. We should be focusing on not that goal, that dream life that we want, but on who that person is going to be that has that dream life. And it's a subtle shift. And you've probably been dancing around it, but if you can move from that dream life to the person, then that shift is going to be easier, because your goals at the moment that you're going towards are kind of almost intangible, and they're not so much to do with you, but they're goals of money and of business and things like that. But the reality of the situation is, for you to reach those goals, it's going to be you doing something that is going to make that happen. And that's where this subtle shift from just looking at our goals and our dreams and using them as the pathway or the destination of the anchoring point of where we're heading needs to shift from that to the actual person who is capable of doing that. And what I want to say to you is that you are the destination, not your dream life, not your dream business, but you're the destination. And this is really important, because if we want to look backwards, at this very moment, we are the destination. We're the destination of our past choices, of things that we've done in the past. So if you've missed the goals before, if you haven't got to where you wanted to be, it's because you were looking at the wrong thing and you weren't concentrating on you and who you had to be capable of of shooting those goals. Okay, so I know it's a very subtle shift, but just really sit down and have a think about it, and think about you as the destination and not the goals and dreams. And what that's going to do, it's going to do two things. It's going to allow you to write down a list of attributes that person has to be doing and has to be capable of for them to have that lifestyle. And then it's going to give you an actionable list of things that you need to go out to be able to do or to learn, but also to become, like mindset-wise, exercise-wise, you know, time-wise, organizational-wise. It's going to actually give you an actionable list of what you need to be doing to become the person that needs to be, who you need to be to have what you want. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to give you so much more reward to become that person, because when you get to the destination of who that person is, you have the choice then of whether or not you wanted the lifestyle that you thought you wanted, because there's going to be so many more opportunities opening up for you. So rather than just being fixated on that lifestyle, if you're fixated on who that person is that has that lifestyle, then you're actually going to have more opportunities and more choices, because you're not going to be so just like thinking just about this one thing, but you're going to be more open-minded about the whole thing. So I hope that you get this, that I've been able to explain this subtle shift to you well enough, in that instead of just looking at that destination and trying to get there, that you need to be instead totally concentrating on the person that is capable of having that, writing down the lists of who they are, what they are capable of, what they can do, what their life is like, what their organizational set of skills is like, what they do with their day. You know, how big is their staff? What have they had to learn to be able to manage a staff? You know, if you can write down a list of all those things, and that's going to give you your actionable path to get to where you want to be. But when you get there, you're not going to be disappointed with the destination, because the destination was you all along. And then you're going to have choices of what you really want your life to be. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.